Okay, when I say the word marketing, what's the first thing that pops into your head? Annoying ads? Maybe pushy salespeople? Well, what if I told you that great marketing has almost nothing to do with selling? Today, we're going to flip that whole idea on its head and show you how marketing is really about a deep, empathetic understanding of what we all need as humans. And we're going to start with the biggest myth of all. So let's just tackle the biggest criticism right out of the gate. You've heard it a million times, maybe you've even thought it yourself. Marketers just make people buy things they don't need. It's a really powerful accusation, right? But is it actually true? Well, according to pretty much the Bible of marketing, the answer is a big, fat no. Needs, for things like food, safety, a sense of belonging, status, these are fundamental parts of being human. They were around long, long before the first advertisement ever existed. Marketing doesn't invent these needs, it just responds to them. And this right here is the critical difference between what most people think marketing is, which is selling, and what it truly is. Selling is all about the company's needs. How do we turn this product into cash? But marketing is the complete opposite. It starts and ends with the buyer's needs. The goal isn't just a transaction, it's genuine satisfaction. So, if marketing is all about the buyer, then we have to start by actually understanding their world. I mean, really understanding it. This is the bedrock. This is the foundation that everything else gets built on. To do that, we've got to be precise with our language. A need is that basic core requirement, right? Like the need for social status. A want is when that need gets pointed at a specific thing, say, a Mercedes. You see, marketers don't create the need for status, but they can absolutely influence the want for the car to fulfill it. And when you've got the money to back up that want, boom, that's a demand. And here's how marketers dig even deeper. Instead of saying one big, messy group of people, they segment customers based on their attitudes and beliefs. So for a company selling eco-friendly products, knowing that 15% of the population are genuine greens, people who are super passionate about this stuff, that's absolute gold. That insight tells them exactly who their best customers are and how to talk to them. Okay, so you've done the homework, you've got that deep customer insight. What happens next? Well, now you get to use it to craft a solution, an actual product or service that people are going to genuinely love. A product is so much more than just a thing you can hold. It's really like a stack of 5 different levels of value. Take a hotel, for example. The core benefit, the real reason you're there, isn't the room, it's rest and sleep. The basic product is the bed in the bathroom. Then there's what you expect, things like clean towels. But the really great brands, they live at the next levels. The augmented product is what exceeds your expectations, maybe free lightning-fast Wi-Fi. And the potential product? That's everything the hotel could possibly do in the future to delight you even more. This brings us to a huge strategic choice. You have to know where to compete and where to just stand alone. Points of parity are the must-haves, the table stakes you need just to even be in the game. Like for a fast food chain, you have to be fast. But your points of difference, that's your secret sauce. For an airline like Southwest, it's that fun, quirky personality you just can't get on any other airline. So you've understood the customer, you've built this incredible, valuable product. Now you have to tell people about it. But as we're about to see, this is about so much more than just running a few commercials. Modern marketing is like conducting a full orchestra of communication tools. Sure, you've got the loud brass section of advertising, but you also have the subtle strings of public relations. A company might launch a new product with a big ad campaign, sponsor a local event, get tech reviewers buzzing through word of mouth, and use direct marketing emails to reach their most loyal customers. A great campaign makes all these instruments play together in perfect harmony. Now, the story doesn't end when somebody buys your product. No way. In fact, that's where the most important part begins, turning that one-time buyer into a lifelong loyal fan. And loyalty, it all comes down to this really simple but powerful formula. Satisfaction is just the gap between what you expected and what you got. If the performance falls short, you're disappointed. If it matches what you expected, you're satisfied. Fine. But if it exceeds your expectations, that's when you create delight. And delight is the seed that true loyalty grows from. This is one of the best analogies in all of business. If you're losing customers because they're unhappy, a problem we call churn, then spending a ton of money on ads to get new ones is literally like trying to fill a leaky bucket. It's a waste of time. The smart move isn't to pour more water in faster. It's to plug the holes by keeping your current customers happy. All right, let's zoom all the way out now for the big picture. Because truly great marketing isn't just one department's job. When you do it right, It becomes the mission of the entire company. Yeah, real marketing success only happens when everyone is on the same page. When engineering is designing products based on what customers actually need. When finance is funding customer-centric projects. When everyone, from the top down, shares the same philosophy. And when that happens, you create this amazing, self-reinforcing engine for growth. It's a virtuous circle. It starts with happy employees, who then create better products and services. That leads to happier customers, who buy more and tell all their friends. This drives growth and profits, which lets the company invest back in its employees, and the whole beautiful cycle starts all over again. We've covered a ton of ground here, right? From customer psychology all the way to corporate strategy. But if you remember just one single thing from our time here, what should it be? This is it. This is the whole thing in a nutshell. Marketing at its very best isn't about tricking people or pushing products. It is a deeply human-centered process of understanding a real need and then creating a truly valuable solution for it. Everything else is just details. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a creator, or you just have an idea kicking around, don't start with the product. Start with the person. Start with the need. Ask yourself, what fundamental human need am I really solving here? Answer that, and you're already on the path to great marketing. Thanks for digging into this with me.